All right, we are up here in, I think we're in Sun City. I'm not sure, Peoria. Anyways, we bought that. Yeah, a Daihatsu Hijet. All right, here's the walk around video. Got the Daihatsu stick shift, 2 little bucket seats in there. Got a little repairs on the door, little dents here, well, big dents. But yeah, check that out. Bedsides flop down, tailgate flops down. Could use some door panels, but she runs like a top. Slow moving vehicle. Yeah, my arm's like 3 feet out the window because this is what it looks like when you're inside, because it's this small. This thing's hilarious. It is geared so low that first and second are really not even a thing. You just go first, get it rolling, pop it into third, and then go to fourth. Yeah, that's fourth at like 10 miles an hour. That little screamer. Where does he think he's going? Oh, wow. So here's the bottom of the Hijet. You got engine, starter, transmission, and what's that? A transfer case. But interestingly, this is only 2-wheel drive. This only has a drive shaft out the back. It's plugged off over there. And up on top, there's a little shifter guy that shifts from high to low, only it's stuck in low. From what I read on the internet, there's some way that these things were locked out to keep them from going fast. We're going to try to fix that. From the driver's side, we're going to remove this heat shield. Alright, with the cover off, they say you're supposed to pull off this exhaust, because what we're aiming for is down in there. So with the exhaust out, we can get up to that plate. Those 4 bolts got to come out to expose the inside of the transfer case. All right, that's what we're working with inside that transmission. I think I need to take a break and do a little research as to what E-clip I'm looking for. All I know is it's far back in there. I got it off! All right, Trevor, shifted neutral. Woohoo! Go high gear! Oh, it worked! All right, we're putting this back together, and we're going for a drive. I can't believe how happy I am. All right, for giggles, no muffler. Let's see how it sounds. Give it some pumps. Let's see.
Oh yeah. We going fast.
Oh, it's way faster.
Oh, it's way. Oh.
Look at we're redlining the speedometer. What we think with this thing is that the speedometer, because it's only geared in low, only goes to 25 miles an hour. So down here, 25. Let's give her the beans. Second gear, third gear. Oh, check out the speedo.
Oh, we're cruising.
Oh, I don't like it.
Oh my goodness.
I really didn't like the caution slow moving sign, so I sheared it, cut the bottom letters off, and then we're going to mount it there and there on the bumper so we get the full Daihatsu experience. Presto changeo. Yeah, I think that looks way better. Battery, not exactly secure, so here's my quick concept. Took a piece of sheet metal, 2 folds. We're going to stick it on the inside of that. Mark this hole and that hole. Put a little blind nut on this guy, and then we'll just sit in there with a couple bolts. Should be easy. Squirt some paint on it. There's our test fit. Got a little boss there and a blind nut on that side, so they're both blind. Bolt, bolt. Done. You'd never know that wasn't factory. That freaking looks awesome. All right, next project. Oops. This is gonna be terrible. Oh, great. Yep, I'm glad I got a respirator on. All right, vacuumed all the mess out with some copious amounts of goof off. It is removing some of the paint, but it's cleaning it up, so we're just gonna continue going at it. Well, I'm gonna admit that sucked pretty bad, but it's pretty clean. So we're gonna run a palm sander over it, just try to take the little scrapes and scratches off that the blades left in there, and hit it with some white. Call that done. Whew, I'm gonna say these turbo cans, they are no joke, trust me. But look at that, looks freaking sharp. Next project. For door panels, they had little plastic tabs in here, so we're going to use some riv nuts. You swage them in with a little tool like this. They're pretty cheap. We'll make up a door panel, then use some button head screws, and hopefully make this look really pretty. Alright, those guys are playing truck games in here before lunch, making up these door panels. So DA this out, we'll spray it white, and then we'll stick it in. He hasn't done anything funny yet. Ah! Trevor is working on the RX-7 while I'm taking this to the DMV. We're going to try to get registration plates on this thing somehow. This episode of Make It Last Garage is brought to you by my hobo jacket. It's finally done. I'm letting him go onto a new place. See you, buddy. So Jay was out here helping me. He nicely stripped all these wheels down for me so we could paint them some random color. And we actually got rain. Like, what are the chances in Arizona? Anyways, we'll get these cleaned up once more, paper them off, and figure out what color we want. White or something more interesting. All right, digging through the thing, I got Fairlane yellow, blue truck blue, Sprite orange, and a little red truck red. So, decisions. So, I'm just finishing cleaning up, literally cleaning up the gun, and it starts raining in Arizona. Like, why is this? Anyways, got the wheels painted. I think they all saw like 1 or 2 drops, but yeah, I think I'm going to bed. You know what tonight's project is? We made up a little license plate mount. You know why? Because we got a license plate. It's a temporary one, but I think we should go for a drive. We mounted the license plate under there. I don't know where the stock one went, but we're going to put this one on the inside of the bumper facing up, so hopefully it illuminates the new tags when we get them. Should look pretty cool. Little LED unit. We got some illumination. This guy. So we drilled 2 little bolts. Red wire comes up here. We just scotch locked into the brake light wiring, and presto changeo, she's in there. All right, we'll tuck this wiring up in there. Move on to the next project.
Hey, look behind me. We are a couple hundred yards in to a 20-mile drive to work. Let's see what happens. Good luck on a Friday. That's what I say. The definition of commitment. If I can make it to work, that's my definition of success. Let's get on with it. I think we're about 5 miles in. So far the gauges look good for which ones actually work. It seems to be the happy spot at 3 o'clock. And I'm guessing that's probably like 35, 40 miles an hour. Not bad, except my butt is sore already. This seat is terrible. Alright, so we made it to Tempe so far. We are, I don't know, 3-4 miles from my work. So like 10-20 more minutes. I love it. I love it. Folks, we're like a mile away, and I think this is going to work. I counted so far like 24, 25 thumbs up. I kind of lost count a little bit for there. That is better than 1 thumbs up per mile. How about that? That is success.
This was an awesome trip. We're only halfway. We still got to get home, but it ran flawlessly. I can admit I'm a little hot, but that thing just drove 50 miles today. The return trip was almost 25 miles, 110 degrees outside. Ran awesome. Temperature gauge barely moved. Sweet. Next time on Make It Last Garage.
Got a carburetor, gonna make it last. We got a transmission, we gonna make it last. It may not be shiny or even fast, just as long as we make it last.